What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. I have been going for a while, a couple weeks now, just because I've been taking time to really relax and recharge my batteries for everything that it is that I have to come. We are in a new moon. Happy new moon. We are in a new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini is all about triggers. Y'all hear the song that's playing. I feel like a lot of us are being triggered by communication. We're having a lot of anxiety, a lot of mental entrapment. I feel like we're entrapped in our thoughts. We're overthinking, overanalyzing. Um, the new moon in Gemini is all about being patient and kind of like taking the time you need for yourself to analyze why things are triggering you, why you're thinking about things as much as you're thinking about things, and why things are just pretty much like on your mind. If God is sending you something and putting something on your heart and on your mind, I feel like it's for a reason. It's always for a reason. So just analyze that. Ask yourself, like, God, why am I going through this? Why am I thinking about this? What's going on? What is this person trying to tell me? I feel like there's going to be a lot of, is this person mad at me? Does this person want to talk to me? There's going to be a lot of assumptions and stuff like during this new moon. So definitely be careful of that. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Kind of just be in hermit mode during this time. Kind of just focus on you and make sure that you're not communicating things that are unclear. Make sure that you're clear about everything that you say, mean everything that you say during this full moon, and kind of just like if you need to take time away from people so that you don't say the wrong things, do that for yourself, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is going to be a twin flame reading today. I am one of those readers who mainly do twin flame videos. I don't do signs. I don't really get into astrology like that. Just because I'm just always guided more so to do things about the twin flames. I feel like I'm a messenger of Archangel Michael. I am here to deliver his messages to the twin flames and bring us together as a collective, so that we can all ascend and go home and become ascended masters. Like, period. Okay. So I got this new deck of cards. Y'all probably haven't seen yet. I don't know. I've been using them on Facebook, but I'm not sure if I brought them to YouTube. I'm a Cancer, and a Cancer card popped out. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is gonna be a twin flame reading. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. This could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anybody that's thinking about you. 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. Because I just saw the number 33, I'm seeing that this could be a number for a lot of twin flames in separation. We have the Pisces card here. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. Because the Cancer card did pop out. You could be dealing with somebody that's a Cancer, and you could be a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces dealing with a Cancer. The Scorpio card popped out as well, okay? So let's go ahead. This could also be about the past, the present, or the future. Take the energy how it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate at the time, save the reading and come back, okay? So I feel like a lot of us are in our boss Capricorn energy. We could be letting go of a lot of temptation here because that reminds me of the devil card, the Capricorn. A lot of us are focusing on our finances, focusing on us. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like we're not really being around too many family and friends. I feel like we're in hermit mode. We're retreating to ourselves. And you have the Mercury card here. The Mercury card is all about communication, how you speak to people, how you get your message out there, the vibe that you give off, the vibe that people take from you. And we also have the Aquarius card, the innovator. This is somebody who's trying to start a business, pow, out there in your face, very very business savvy. I'm picking up on. Then I just saw 53. Thank you, Ascended Masters. That is the number of the twin flames. Archangel Michael is number 35. Also 53, which correlates down to the number 8, which is all about abundance. Being in union with your twin flame is what's going to go ahead and get you home, okay? 44, thank you, Ascended Masters. So let's see what we got going on. From 2 a.m. calls to zero communication. So you could be in separation from your twin. You guys could not be speaking at this time. Things could be different. Somebody's third eye could be opening. If you look at this card, it's like this bow tie, you're masculine. His third eye could possibly be opening. You could have sent him on this journey just by him meeting you. I feel like just by him meeting you, I feel like you kind of awakened him. And you showing up as the boss here. You showing up as a woman who is very innovative. So maybe I'm picking up on my divine feminines here. You have sextile, opportunity. So this person sees an opportunity with you. This person sees you as a person who is very abundant. 503, thank you, Ascended Masters. 53, like I was just saying, 5 plus 3, that equals 8. This person sees you as very abundant in life, very successful, very mystic. You have the Pisces card that popped out here. Imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic. So this, you could be dealing with the empath. Somebody could also be pregnant here because I'm seeing a fish. You could be not talking to this person. It said the song is saying like feeling like we're strangers. So y'all could be at odds right now. Y'all could be fighting a lot, getting into a lot of arguments. Just because we're different and we're not the same. So this could mean that somebody is going through an ascension process. Y'all could both be going through an ascension process, but y'all could be handling it differently. Y'all could also just be at two different like positions within the process and within the journey. But can we still hang out? Like, I still want to talk to you. I still want your energy around me. I feel like the divine feminine have pulled their energy away from the divine masculine. Yeah, you have the high priestess that popped out. Wisdom. Number 4 here. So whenever I've been seeing 444 a lot, and I've been trying to tell myself, like, even though I'm on this twin flame journey, I don't want to only associate the number 4 with my masculine, but I do. I know that that's an activation code. When I see it, I know that he's speaking to me. However, I feel like when you see the number 4, you should also understand and appreciate the fact that you are aligning with the universe. The number 4, the 4th house, is all about your roots. And number 35, thank you, Ascended Masters. It's all about your roots and how you're going to get home, your financial stability within a home front, your home life, mental stability, just being in sync with the universe. Your period synchronizing with the full moons and shit like that, you know. You have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So this person could see you as their ultimate happiness. This person could want to have children with you. Like I said, somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be having twins. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them on. But yeah, I feel like somebody is putting a death to their ego. 7-11, thank you, Ascended Masters. I feel like somebody is sacrificing. Somebody is working on their shadow side, trying to figure out exactly who the fuck they are. I feel like when you think about your shadow side, a lot of people think that you have to put a death to your shadow side, or you have to think about yourself as a negative entity or anything like that, but you don't. You have to take the good with the bad. You have to ask yourself, 33, thank you, Ascended Masters, you know, what is it about my shadow side that is here to protect me? What do I deem as bad, but somebody else could see as helpful or good for them, or, you know, as generous? So we have the generous card here, the 6 of Pentacles. This could be given to two people, given to multiple situations, being in multiple situations, or this could also be just somebody seeing you as very generous. Somebody sees you as very giving. Somebody sees you as the high priestess. You have a knowledge, a lot. I said a lot. Okay. Communication. You have a lot of knowledge to give. You opened this person up, like you sent them on their awakening. You have instilled a lot of knowledge within them, and I feel like you made them feel some type of way. Like when they met you, it was kind of like the communication, the electricity, the chemistry, all of that was kind of like it was electric between the two of you. You have a true pair. You have the high priestess and the high priest out here. And those are the first 4 cards. So that's a beautiful read already. So this is y'all coming into union. The high priest is kind of like the Hierophant in this deck. This is somebody who was ready for commitment. Somebody who was very traditional, but putting a death to his ego. Learning that, you know, all of the traditional values, all the way that he grew up as a child, you know, things that he harbored, that he thought had to be life as an adult. I feel like somebody is letting go of all of that. Because you came in as this Queen of Swords right here, harboring this I'm not going to take no bullshit energy. It's kind of like if you and your masculine are not speaking, I feel like it was more so on the feminine's behalf. Just because I feel like the feminine are not really putting up with any bullshit. It's kind of like we have awakened way before our masculines, and sometimes that's just how it is. And we do have male feminines. However, I feel like it's just like whoever identifies with the divine feminine, I feel like we are divinely connected to God. We got God within us. We have a womb. Okay, we have a vagina. We have a portal straight to heaven. So I kind of feel like we have ascended, like we have started another ascension process, because you don't just go through one. We are constantly getting DNA upgrades. So I feel like we are going through a process, especially in the full moon in Gemini, especially my Leos, my Cancers. You are going to be getting a lot of mental downloads, a lot of dream interpretation, a lot of things going on in the mental head space. You're going to be thinking a lot, over analyzing things, and it's just because God wants to deliver you so many messages. It's kind of like it's quick, it's fast, it's in a hurry. It's a lot of wands, it's a lot of passion. Because I feel like us divine feminine are so ready to go home. We are so ready to go home that we haven't grounded ourselves on this earth. We haven't stopped to take our shoes off and really walk on the grass and enjoy nature and enjoy this human experience because we in hyperdrive. It's kind of like we so ready to go home. I feel sick all the time, like I'm pregnant even though I'm not, because I'm homesick. I literally want to go home to Sirius. I literally want to become an ascended master. I don't want to be here on this earthly plane anymore. However, I feel like God is like, ground yourself. Ground yourself in your thoughts and your emotions. Get your stuff together. Stop being this Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. Even though that didn't pop out, I'm feeling like as divine feminine, we are very emotional because we are very nurturing. And the Queen of Cups is all about being the mother of the tarot deck. It's all about, the Cancer is all about being the mother of all the 12 signs. And I feel like so many times we have to nurture people because we are empaths. We are star sets, 311. That's all about I don't know why my words are like so freaking jumbled up today. I guess because of this Gemini full moon, like my mind is a little bit distracted. My mind is racing. So I'm getting downloads that I want to say, but my mouth literally cannot speak them out as quickly as I would like to. But I feel like we are needing to rest and recover from all the nurturing, from all the mothering that we have been doing, and take a little bit of time for ourselves, even if that means pulling back our energy from our masculines. Okay? Why is the Capricorn card here? Yep. Didn't I say the Capricorn card reminds me of the devil? Then you have the devil right here. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. I feel like somebody is letting go of all of the temptation. Somebody is letting go of their ego, letting go of not feeling worthy, letting go of the devils on both sides of their shoulder, and kind of like really going deep within and being like, okay, I'm ready to make a sacrifice. I'm ready to change something about myself. 202, thank you, Ascended Masters. 202 is all about manifestations, like being put into place. It's kind of like planting the seeds. Like, no, they haven't come into fruition yet. However, when you see 222 or 202, understand that you going like this. You planting those seeds so that eventually they can be watered, and eventually, like, you can have a whole motherfucking garden of shit going on. So, like, be the gentle gardener, okay? Like, garden yourself, but be gentle with yourself. Love yourself enough to know that you got to sacrifice this temptation. If you smoke, if you drink, if you don't have an alkaline diet, if you are not vegan, if you don't fill yourself up with the right type of energy, I feel like this is the month, this is the new moon to get rid of all of that shit. Let go of all that temptation, even if it's your thoughts, even if it's just, I just need some dick. I feel like if you've been celibate for a long time, stick to your celibacy. It's not natural for us to be super celibate, so it's okay to, to do what you gotta do, but at the same time, do things that align with your soul purpose. Do things that make you happy, and make sure that you're not feeling bad about the things that you are doing. If you have broke your celibacy here, if you were too generous to temptation and you broke your celibacy, I feel like you are the boss. You did it for a reason. If you are a high priestess like me, thank you, Ascended Masters, I feel like your intuition is going to lead you to the exact place that you need to be. You need to love yourself. You need to seize the opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, even if it's not something that is continuing, understand that there was a lesson to be learned. Okay? Don't be too in your thoughts. Don't analyze things too much to the point where you're seeing the illusions, or you're seeing the moon, and you're not really, you being mystic about the situation. Make sure that you're analyzing them enough to be like, okay, this is what it is. 35, thank you, Ascended Masters. I'm also seeing that somebody could be wanting to offer an engagement ring, something tangible, something stable, a stable foundation. Because I just saw the number 35, and then you have reward, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is all about twin flames. It's all about going home. It's all about 4 of Wands, and it's all about like being in union. Literally, the reward of life, a second chance to go home, to return to your home, to not be on this earthly plane anymore. The only way you're gonna get home is by 4 of Wands. Being with your twin. Your twin is gonna make you reflect on yourself. Your twin is gonna trigger you like nobody else. Your twin is literally a mirror reflection of the things that you need to heal within yourself. And once you can let go of that shit, let go of the thought of my twin just dogged me out, my twin just not talking to me, overanalyzing every single thing that your twin does that doesn't align with you. Understand your twin got their own journey. They got their own opportunities. You know, like not everything can be explained. We can't know everything. Even as psychics, we can't know everything. Because there has to be something that we get to look forward to. If we had nothing to look forward to, we wouldn't want to go home so bad. Okay? I feel like there's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that could be discontent with life. Um, this could be your masculine. If y'all not talking, if they're taking their time coming to you, I feel like they're resting and they're recovering from whatever past relationships they are getting out of, or whatever temptation it is. If they're spending too much money, if they're indulging in food, indulging in sex, sexual addictions, sexual demons they could have on them, if they are letting go of that and releasing that, they're going to need time to recover and be like, okay, you know, like, I gotta get my shit together. I can't just come right back in because I want to have kids with this person. I want to have everything with this person. Okay? 55, thank you for sending masters. Change is coming. Change is coming, okay? But whenever you make a big change in your life, you have to rest. You have to recuperate from the big change. Okay, then you got the Ten of Wands. I just said 5-5. This is all about somebody feeling like you are a part of their responsibility. You are a part of their life's journey. You are a part of them. And because y'all are in separation right now, I feel like this person is bored with life. This person misses you. This person is regretful. 5 of Cups. It hasn't popped out yet, but I'm feeling 5 of Cups energy. I feel like somebody is very regretful of maybe the things that they said to you during this full moon in Gemini. I feel like they are very regretful for how they have been communicating with you, because honestly, they don't know how to tell you that they are just not ready. 33, thank you, Ascendant Masters. Whenever I see 33, that is my personal angelic number. Whenever I see it, I have to stop and pay attention to my surroundings. And a song that just came on is definitely for me. Y'all probably can't hear it. I turned it down so I don't get copyrighted. But the song that's on is LMI, Too Much Sauce. I got too much sauce. And I feel like that's the divine feminine. Like everybody is not gonna like they wings motherfucking extra wet. But the motherfuckers that do, they know what's up. So it's kind of like, I feel like at the position that the divine feminine is in, we just got too much sauce. We got too much sauce. You want to hang with a boss. That's exactly what the song say. And the Capricorn card has the boss. It says the boss on it. Authoritative, ambitious, realistic. So this person sees you as all of this. It's kind of like, we ain't been talking for a minute yet. And I already got you elevated. Like, we haven't known each other long, but I have elevated your mind to the point where you want to come on this journey with me. You singing hella praises to me. Don't get emotional. It's kind of like this person is very emotional about you. Very possessive over you. I'm good without you. I'm fucking with you regardless. That's the divine feminine all the way. Like, the divine feminine are always good within ourselves. We are always whole. However, we gonna fuck with our divine masculine regardless, because we already know. We have the gift of knowledge. We can hold in that scroll in our hand. We know that this relationship, this journey is infinite. We have had many lifetimes together. Tell me if I'm becoming too much for you. It's too much sauce in the food for you. I'm sorry that you can't keep up. Why is communication here for Mercury? Yeah, the Page of Wands, creativity. This person is trying to find a way to communicate with you. I said the Knight. So he could be coming in very, very fast, very, very flirty. However, the Page of Wands, this could be a child, a birth of a little boy. This could also be somebody coming in with some communication, like quick, fast, in a hurry, and very creative. I feel like this person is very in their thoughts about, like, okay, how am I gonna come to this woman? Do I still have a chance with this woman? How can I make sure that, I'm not putting my foot in my mouth? Why is this Page of Wands here? The 7, into the unknown. So this person wants to communicate with you about going on this journey with you. I feel like this person was blinded until they met you. And then it was kind of like, okay, I want to go on this journey with you. Whenever I see the number 7, that's my birthday month. That's July. That's Cancer. Cancer is all about intuition. The number 7 itself is a very powerful number. It's all about divine guidance. And I feel like this person feels like you give them that divine guidance, and they love that about you. They like, look, I wanna go in blind. I wanna be the fool here. I wanna do whatever it is that I gotta do to get you. Cause you got too much sauce. Like, I'm trying to be saucy like you. Yeah, ride the wave, number 14, breaking down to the number 5. Change is coming, okay? This person wants to ride the wave. I feel like the divine feminine is already riding the wave, and the divine masculine is trying to, like, keep up. He's trying to keep up. However, I feel like eventually y'all gonna match up. Eventually y'all gonna meet up, but y'all just not there yet. But it's kind of like the divine feminine is kind of like, okay, even if you pulled your energy back, even if you're not trying to talk to me, even if you're rejecting me, let me ask myself, why are you rejecting me? Why am I still attracting this type of energy? What is it about me? And then the divine feminine is going deep within, and they're talking to God. We are getting a lot of communication this month. A lot of communication this month. God is literally giving us divine downloads like this. Lots of headaches, lots of nausea, stomach pain. A lot of our heart chakras are open, and there's a lot of green on the board. Pretty much, I just feel like we are being opened up. Our body, our vessel, we are aligning with God. We are changing our diets. You know, we get in divine downloads because we have changed our diet. We're drinking a lot of water. We are doing things that align with our soul's purpose. We are riding the wave that God has presented to us. And because of that, everybody else is seeing what we're doing, and they like, look, I'm ready to go too. I want to come too. I want to ride that wave with you. Why is the Ten of Wands here? You got the number 31 breaking down to the number 4. Dry desert. So I feel like somebody just been feeling like their life been dry. That with everything that they got going on, with all of these Ten of Wands, with all of this responsibility, I feel like it's kind of like their life has been dry without you. And when you came, it was kind of like, do better. You hear the song? You better. I've been around. So it's kind of like this person has been around a lot of people who just took energy from them. 22, thank you, Ascended Masters. But I feel like you are somebody who wet their life back up. I be swinging it back and forth to you. So it's kind of like this person could have been like a Knight of Wands in and out of your life. This person could have been a player in the past, but I feel like they like that. That life is dry now. That pussy dry now. I don't want to do that. I feel like the way that sex felt with other women before was great, but once he started riding your wave, that shit became real dry. It became real dry. 55, thank you, Ascended Masters. Their mindset is now changing. Once they got a taste of your sauce, it's kind of like they want to say it loud and say it proud. They want to brag on you. They want to tell people like, this is my girlfriend. I feel like they are very possessive over you. 2211. That's 6. Thank you, Ascended Master. 6 is my number. It's one of my numbers. It's all about the past. It's about me healing past things in order to get to where I need to be. Balancing out the karmic scales, balancing out the things that I did wrong in my past life, not being with my twin in my past life, you know, things of that nature. Having deja vu, realizing, okay, why did I see this? And why did I have a premonition about this? Why am I realizing it right now? What in this moment am I needing to heal for myself? It's kind of like you asking a lot of questions. Like, I just want to know, like, what's going on? Why are we in separation? What's going on? I want to heal the ouch, but while I'm healing the ouch, I need to know what caused this ouch. I need to know what's going on. So I feel like the divine feminine is looking for answers. This could also be the divine masculine looking for answers, kind of like asking God, like, okay, God, who is for me? What is for me? What sacrifices do you need me to make? Even if they don't know that they're doing it, they could be going through a depression, and that depression is literally God ready to pull them up out of something. But God will put you through a depression just so you can call on her and be like, look, what's the next step? So that's why this divine masculine could be in hermit mode. I feel like you being so vulnerable, you coming apart to them, you literally like being your authentic self and not giving a fuck. I feel like it's you coming apart. It's like you are making them come apart. They're being in hermit mode is because they are healed, and they are literally like digging out pieces, scooping out pieces of themselves. 44 thank you, Ascended Masters. They are scooping out pieces of themselves that no longer serve them. Okay, if you look at this card, she is taking a blindfold off of her. Now, her eyes are definitely still closed. Her eyes are still closed. However, eventually that veil will be taken off. But the first step is at least taking a blindfold off. I'm scared, so I don't want to open my eyes completely to everything, all the divine goddess likeness that you have. However, I'm ready to at least go on a journey. I'm ready to at least start the process of the journey. Okay, then you have the 47 here. Sacred pool. So this could be a soulmate. That's the blessing I get from wifing you. Like, you are their sacred pool. Like, once they dipped into your water, it was kind of like, there's a lot of water energy here. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, most definitely. Let's see. What is the sacred pool about? When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The sacred pool asks you that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. So like I said, this person sees you as their sacred pool. Like, you probably gave this person a lot of confidence. You probably exhibit a lot of confidence within yourself. You probably just a badass bitch, a badass feminine. And it's kind of like all the divine feminine are very beautiful, especially my collective. We are very, very beautiful, very, very powerful. We are really, really walking within our power, and I feel like that radiates. And people see that, people understand that. And because of that, I feel like you are literally radiating that to them. We are all a work in progress. So a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. So this is you looking in the mirror. I feel like during this full moon in Gemini, you need to just look in the mirror and love yourself, accept yourself. Like, look, this my face. This what I look like with no filter. This how my body is. You know, these the scars I got. This from my ascension process. This because I was like, whatever your flaws are, whatever you think is a flaw, somebody else is gonna love. So self-examine yourself and be like, look, I got this tattoo because in a past life maybe I was a bird. I got this because of this. I did this because of this. Like, really go deep within yourself and ask yourself, like, why is this my life? Why am I not okay with certain things? And then make yourself okay with that shit, because God gave you everything that he gave you for a reason, and that's period. Okay? Go ahead and see. Let's get some clarifiers. Why is coming apart here? Yep, you got the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who, I kind of feel like this person is very sensitive, and it's kind of like they want to hit you up at 2:30 in the morning. Like, it's kind of like they not showing up as a king yet. It's kind of like they're still a little bit childish in how they communicate about their love, about how they show their emotions to you. It's kind of like they looking at you, they seeing you, they admiring you, but at the same time, it's kind of like he got one hand on the horse and he got one hand on the cup, and it's kind of like you can't juggle two things at once. I need you to show up as this king without the horse. Just sit on your motherfucking throne with that cup that you got to offer me. But you trying to come in fast and hold a cup, nigga, that shit not gonna work. I need you to put that shit down there and sit on your throne. But it's kind of like this person is making sacrifices. It's kind of like they're in sacrifice mode. They could be seeing a lot of the number 9, you know? I'd rather be with you on your bullshit. Every person that you encounter, every person that you date is going to come with baggage. They're going to come with healing properties that you can offer them and that they have to offer themselves. However, you have to be willing to go on that journey with somebody. You got the Ten of Wands twice. You got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Wands right there. I'm being guided to just read what Ten of Wands is. You are carrying an impossible burden on your back, overloaded with responsibilities. This cargo of conscious weighs heavily on your mind. When this card shows up at the beginning of a reading, it can indicate that there is just too much going on. Some readers see this as a sign that the card should be shuffled and laid again. I don't see it as that. I'm seeing it just as kind of like, this is the shit that you asked for. This man was manifesting this woman. If this is not, well, this isn't about a relationship because this is a twin flame reading, but I feel like this man manifested you. You manifested them. Y'all manifested this shit together. And it's kind of like, now that it came, you have to be careful what you wish for, because now this relationship is making y'all put a death to certain things that y'all probably thought y'all was going to hold on to forever. But God is like, nah, y'all got to let that shit go. If y'all want to be together, y'all got to put a death to this temptation shit. Here, I want y'all to be able to see the cards a little bit. But yeah, I feel like you got to put a death to that temptation shit. The death card fell right on top of temptation. Y'all have to literally end out those cycles. I also feel like somebody is wanting to put an ending to this hermit mode. Somebody is like bored. It fell on the 4 of Cups. Somebody is bored with being in hermit mode. They're bored with not talking to you. They miss kissing you. They miss your scent. I feel like your pheromones is popping right now. You probably can't smell yourself, but I feel like your masculine can smell you even when he's not around you. It's just when you get fresh out the shower, I feel like he can smell it. And he probably like this, like, what's that? Like, he don't know what he's smelling or where it's coming from, but it's kind of like his soul know. His soul know that's his feminine, smelling all good, smelling good, looking good, feeling good. Yeah, you got the Hangman. You could be definitely dealing with the Pisces here. This is a person in suspense. You can usually think of this as waiting. But I feel like the only reason why this person is waiting and being patient when coming to you, because I feel like they're regretful. They did something in the past. They fucked you over, or you could have fucked them over. Take the energy how it resonates. But I feel like I'm not taking this Hangman as a bad thing. I'm an alchemist, okay? I'm going to take things how I want to take them, because I'm going to make this my reality. And whenever I'm reading for y'all, I'm reading for myself as well. So I feel like this person is only in suspense because he's getting divine downloads. He chilling. He don't got no sad face. He not worried. He don't think he gonna fall. None of that. He just waiting. He trying to get rid of this regret because I feel like God is talking to him like, look, you wasn't ready for her, and if you would have came in when you wasn't ready for her, then you would have made the wrong decision. You would have made the wrong choices. You would have had her going through some whole temptation shit, and I didn't need that for her. I didn't need that for my feminine. So don't be too hard on yourself, divine masculine. If this is you watching, if you're a cross watcher for your divine twin, your divine counterpart, whatever the case may be, if that's your situation, I kind of just feel like this person is needing to release that regret. Don't feel regretful that you wasn't ready. If you wasn't ready, you just wasn't ready. Can't nobody rush you into being ready. But as divine feminine, we are very loving. We give our love very, very quickly. So we also have to make sure that we're being careful of that. Divine feminine, if you did give up the coochie, if you let go of your celibacy, I feel like you feeling a little bit burdened by it. And it's kind of like you kind of regret doing it. But I feel like we should have no regrets. If you regret doing it, if that's something that you have to ask yourself, 35, thank you for sending masters, and 53, thank you for sending masters. I feel like that's something you have to ask yourself why you regret doing that. If you ask me, I feel like it's just a soul connection. It's just a soul tie. I feel like the sex between the two of y'all is very, very passionate. You have 10 of wands. That's a lot of passion. I feel like you've been looking for love for a long time, and when you saw this person, it kind of just clicked. So it was easy for you to give yourself to this person. But because this person probably drew back, maybe that caused you to feel a little bit of regret. But the song just said we should just do it for fun. I feel like that person needed your energy. Y'all need that sexual exchange. 33, thank you for sending masters. If you have been celibate for a long time, I feel like you needed to release some of that energy, release some of that negativity, and heal yourself. Heal your chakras. Okay? You don't have to carry that as a burden. It's okay. Even if this person is taking a long time to call you, understand it has nothing to do with you. This person just saw you as so motherfucking saucy, but your shit was just that good that they couldn't handle that shit. It was just like, hold up. That pussy was so good. She making me want to lay down all these burdens. She making me want to lay down all these bitches. And that's hard to do. So it's kind of like, look, I got to take time for myself. I got to know that I'm really ready to sacrifice all these bitches that I had to really go ahead and go towards my divine feminine. Because if I'm going towards my divine feminine, I can only have my divine feminine. Period. So because this person knows that, I feel like this person is your protector. They trying to protect you. So don't think of it as a bad thing. Don't be mad at yourself, because I feel like at the end of the day, you will have balance. The karmic scales are balancing themselves out. They're realizing that they have to love themselves enough to even love you, because you a badass bitch. This person is very insecure about how bad you are. And it's kind of like, okay, I can't be insecure with this bomb ass woman, because then I'm gonna never feel like I'm the man. So they're trying to balance things out. Possibly with finances. There's a lot of court legality shit going on. There's also a lot of child support being taken. Yeah, a lot of drama going on, a lot of fighting. Y'all could have got into a fight, or this person just feels like you feel like it's just too much going on. Like this person's energy on you is just 33, thank you for the masters. This person's energy on you is just too much to burden right now. So I feel like maybe the divine feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, definitely picking up on a Cancer woman here. This person is either wanting to move towards you, but I feel like the only reason why this person is wanting to move towards you is because you have pulled your energy away. And they miss your sex. I'm seeing the number 69 here. I feel like somebody has a lot of sexual tension, a lot of sexual passion for you. They are desiring you. They do see you as this Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They see you as their partner. And my voice just went out, so I feel like they're taking so long to call you. It's like the communication is very, very off. They're very scared to talk to you. I see the number 34, and then I see it's 30. It's 33 minutes and 43 seconds. So that's 33 and that's 34. When I see 34, that is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The 3 is for the divine feminine, 4 is for the divine masculine, and I feel like that's the divine that's the divine feminine being the leader, and the divine masculine like following in their lead. Okay? Why is this 2 of Cups here? You got the 10 of Pentacles here. So somebody sees you as their complete wish fulfillment. Somebody sees you as their whole 10 of Pentacles. This is marriage. This is love. This is abundance. This is kids. This is somebody wanting you to be their wife. This fell out right on the Chariot card. You could definitely be dealing with the Cancer here. A lot of water energy here. However, I am picking up on this person is now that you have moved your energy away from them, this person is definitely wanting to move their energy towards you and offer you this stable foundation, this love, this marriage, this 2 of Cups. this Ten of Pentacles. However, I feel like there's a decision to be made about this Nine of Cups, about finally wanting to offer you this Ace of Cups and the Sun here. I definitely feel like there could be a birth of a child. If y'all did have sex like very, very soon, very, very early on within a relationship, I feel like somebody accidentally got pregnant because you have the Ace of Cups and the Sun twice, and you have two Page of Wands. That's two little boys, two twins. Remember I said somebody could be having twins, and then now it's 35 minutes. They could send a master. So because I just said twins, twin flames could be having twins. However, I do feel like there's some lies and some deception going on. You got 7, 7. Thank you, Ascended Masters. At the bottom of the deck, you got the 7 of Wands. So there is a lot of lies and deception surrounding this Ace of Cups. You a homebody. I feel like this person could be seeing you as a hoe or seeing you as somebody who has a lot of options. This person could feel like they have to fight for you. They could feel like you just a good-ass, bomb-ass woman, and they feel like they have to endure a lot to get to you. They have to literally, like, they want to show up as this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. They want to marry you, but I feel like they have to gain their self-confidence because I feel like they're very insecure. Very, very, very insecure. Very insecure, I'm picking up on. And because of that, I feel like they just think that you talk to other people, but it's kind of like you a homebody. You got a coke body, so it's like you look very, very beautiful. They see you as very, very beautiful. And they're very possessive over you. I actively hold true to what I value. This person values you, and because they value you, they know that other people will value you too. But it's like they're in their mind creating lies and creating anxiety for themselves, thinking like, okay, if you that fine, if you have sex with me this fast, you know, who else you doing that with? Don't talk about your ex, you know, he mad. So you could have talked about your ex with this person. This person could possibly think that you're not over your ex, or they could not be over their ex. They could be dipping their feet in the water with their baby mom, because I did hear child support here. It's kind of like don't give me a whole Zan, I want half of it. But I feel like it's reversed. It's kind of like the divine feminine is like, look, don't give me half of you, I want the whole piece. If I can't have all of you, if you can't come apart and let go of them other bitches for me, drop them wands, stop having me fight for you. Stop fighting with yourself and mentally. I feel like this person is fighting their passion. They're so passionate about you, but for some reason, they see you as this Queen of Wands here. An entrepreneurial woman. I am naturally creative. They see you as somebody who you can create beauty out of anything. You are just beautiful naturally. Your aura is beautiful. Your spirit is beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Your sex is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. All that shit. Your coins is beautiful. Bitch, you got money. You that bitch. And it's kind of like this person is scared. You got the King of Pentacles. I was just talking about the King of Pentacles, and then he finally flew out. This person is wanting to give you a breakthrough in communication, and let you know, like, look, I want to apologize for not seeing you in the past the way that I should have saw you. This person could be spying on you on social media. This person could be watching you at work if y'all work together. This person could also just be talking to a psychic about you, or this person could be sending his soul to be in your house and be in your presence because he wants to marry you. He sees you as successful. He sees you as his everything. He sees you as his reward with the 6 of Wands here. Moving to happiness. I am proud of what I achieve and accept my awards. But then you also have the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is all about competition. I am proud of what I achieve and accept my reward. So I feel like he putting down this competition. He like, look, I don't want you to have no competition no more. I don't want you to fight with me or fight with other bitches over me. And I don't want to fight with you or fight other niggas over you. I stand my ground. I want you. Period. I'm letting go all in burdens because I'm ready for this marriage here. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Yeah, 4 of Wands. Leaving that competition, going towards union. Going towards union, wanting to be happy finally. The universe brings all that I need to feel blissful. So then you have the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like this person could be juggling money issues, and then I dropped it. So this person could be juggling either multiple. I'm not really picking up on multiple women because we didn't get 3 of Cups. Can we just talk? I feel like this person has been keeping secrets from you, possibly about their finances. Maybe they don't have enough money to provide for you like they would like to. And it's kind of like you probably think it's some other bitches going on. Like you probably think that it's some competition that's the reason why your nigga not talking to you. However, I feel like it's his money not right. He probably got his feet dipped in with his baby mama because his baby mama holding his kids over his head, trying to get plenty of child support. And it's just kind of like, look, like let's just talk. I need to talk to you and tell you what's been holding me back from you. Been holding me back from this 4 of Wands relationship with you. I never felt like this before. Like, I got to drop a pentacle. Okay, and then we're gonna end it off here, y'all, with these last advice cards. Somebody is finding their divine purpose, realizing that the twin flame journey is real, realizing what the fuck a twin flame is. This person could be hearing the word twin a lot, or they could just be seeing the number 35 or 53 a lot. God could be speaking to them about you. God could also be sending them dreams and premonitions about you in their dreams. You know, so it's kind of like this person is realizing, like, bitch, you my purpose. Like, I've been dreaming about you. You see, forgiveness. This person wants forgiveness. They could have a orange aura because we have a lot of this. This is a lot of passion. So this person could have cheated sexually. And then I looked at my candle. Somebody could be burning sexually. They could have had a sexual demon, a leech attached to them, and I feel like they just want forgiveness. They want to be freed from this mental instability. 43 and 35 seconds. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I feel like at the end of this reading, we got freedom. Somebody is wanting to free themselves from mental instability. Somebody is wanting to free themselves from financial instability. Somebody is just wanting to free themselves overall from a mental state that no longer serves them. Somebody is wanting to go into their happiness. And I feel like you, Divine Feminine, are their happiness. And that's period. So if you have been holding back, if you have taken your energy back, do you. Definitely walk in your purpose. Definitely 3 of Wands it on your own. You can wait for him, but make sure you're doing your work. Make sure you 2 of Wands in it too. Make sure you this Queen of Cups. Make sure you are also embodying all of the queens. This Queen of Wands here, so that you could be this Empress. Okay, so that you can be this High Priestess. There's a lot of going on in this reading, and I feel like as the Divine Feminine, we have to stand true to our values. Like, we have to stick to what we know. Be forgiving. Have an unconditional love, because God forgives all. And we godly. Period. We all got a little bit of God in us. And we have to remember that. And be kind to people and offer everybody a cup of love. Just make sure that it's not taking too much energy away from us. And when it is, pull back and do you. Okay? I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel. Bye, y'all.